If you're wanting to make a small silicone molds like this one here that I use to make miniature cement benches, then watch this video. I'm no pro when it comes to making silicone molds, so I'll be making lots of mistakes so that you don't have to. So first I'm going to start off by sculpting the benches with monster clay. This is my first time using it, but after some research I decided that this is going to be the best clay I can use because it's sulfur free. Whenever you're making silicone molds, you want to make sure that the clay is sulfur free because if it's not going to react well to the silicone. What's cool about monster clay is that it's reactive to temperature. So as you can see right now, the clay is really cold and so it's really hard. What I'm gonna do is get the amount of clay that I need, and I'm actually going to soften it by putting it in the microwave. So after taking it out of the microwave, it is so much more soft and malleable and easier to use. So because it's an oil-based clay, you can actually melt it down to a liquid and pour it into the molds that you're using. And this comes in handy for multiple different reasons that I can show in another video. In the past, I usually use DOS air dry clay, but it's just so messy and hard to use that this is a way better option. Alright, so I made 3 benches and then I got lazy, so we're leaving it at that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start making the box for the silicone. I have this cardboard and it's got like this shiny side, and so I'm going to use that for the inside. This is going to be on the outside. The other thing I'm going to be using is just packing tape because the silicone should not stick to it, and we're going to be putting the packing tape upside down so that way I can use it to stick the benches directly onto the tape and they won't move. So first I'm just gonna mark how big I need them. I think what I want to do is make it like this. Make sure there's no hairs attached to it. Gonna leave a little bit of space in between. Looks good enough to me, and then we're gonna make it at least a ½ inch above the bench. So I'm just gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut out 2 of these. Let's see. Oh, that should actually be perfect. I'm just gonna cut it all the way through. Oh my god. Well, that's not the cleanest, but it's fine. We will fix it. I'm an idiot. Oh, jeez. This will just be the top. Maybe I'll put some tape over it just so it's clean. Okay, then we're gonna fold it right there. Oh my gosh, I folded it the wrong way. This is my first time doing this, okay, so don't judge, please. Okay. Like that. That corner's gonna be fucked up now, but it's fine. Just gonna make a small. There we go, that should be fine. And then this side will be like this. I'm just gonna connect them with tape. Alright, so our box is gonna be like this. I want to make sure that the walls are really sealed. So I think what I'm going to do is put pieces of tape on the inside. No, it should be fine. I'm just following what I learned from this lady on YouTube. I just watched the video, so I will put her link in the bio or whatever. Okay, now set it on there, right on top of the tape like that. The lady made it look really easy in her video, but I'm kind of struggling. No, fuck. Okay. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Oh my god. Alright, this is reality, y'all. This is probably how... Maybe I'm just stupid, but... maybe this is how it's gonna end up for you too. I'm just gonna do it upside down first. I feel like that would be easier. That. Now this mold is gonna have a shit ton of my fingerprints everywhere, so that's cool. Okay. Just gonna cut it on the sides. So that way I can... Oh my god. Fold it up like this. And then, like, oh my god, tape is so annoying. Whatever, that's not gonna look pretty. It doesn't matter. I thought this was gonna be really easy, but it was not. That was not easy. This is our box, okay? This is what we're working with. I really hope it holds the silicone. The bottom is not as flat as I wanted it to be, but it's whatever. Same with the sides. They're not as square as I wanted them to be. But it's fine. We're also going to put like a book down on top of it, so that way the corners stay flat like this. Because that's what the lady did in the video, so that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go and put in my benches and just stick it, actually. I was going to use a release agent, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be really easy to just peel off the tape. And the lady in the video, she didn't use a release agent either, so I'm not going to. That one right there. That one right there. That one right there. Now that I'm looking at it, this one kind of fucked up. These aren't the prettiest benches, but they look better than the ones that I had, so that's all that matters. And there's some fingerprints in it, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be a perfectionist today. Okay, now I'm just gonna push them down. And now I'm ready to, oh, it's gonna go good. Okay, now I decided to be a perfectionist, I guess. Okay. Now I can mix the silicone. So silicone can be really hard to clean up. So I'm gonna put this really dirty piece of plastic where I'm working. And then bring this over here. I decided to go and buy a mold maker at Hobby Lobby. Just a simple 2-part mold, so I think it'll be pretty easy. I also decided to reinforce the sides more with more tape because I wanted it to be super secure, and I was actually a little worried that there might be some holes, and we do not want holes because the silicone will leak out. So here is the mold stuff. We got part A and part B, and like I said, it's a 1:1 ratio, so we get equal parts. I think what I'm going to do is fill each to the very top, so to 30 milliliters, and hope that is enough. I think we'll be fine though. Here we go. We'll start with part A. And of course I got my gloves on because this silicone sticks onto everything. It is so messy. Let's move this for now. Go. Ooh, forgot it's red. All right. So that is 30 milliliters of part A. Set that aside. Get 30 milliliters of part B. You want to make sure you're measuring and you get it really equal, because if you have just a little bit more part A or a little bit more part B, then the silicone is not going to properly cure, and it might be a little sticky, or yeah, we don't want that. So I'm gonna pour these into another cup. I wish I had a smaller cup, but this is all I got. Be sure to scrape it all out. We do not want to waste any of this silicone. Shit, actually, I think I'm gonna need way more. I grossly underestimated how much this is, but oh well. I'm gonna mix this together, and if I need to pour more, then that's fine. Now part B. Now you're gonna mix it up. Actually, that might be good. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is the perfect amount. Now we just want to mix it for about 30 to 60 seconds, or 60 to 90 seconds, I guess. You You want to try not to whisk it around because then you'll get air bubbles. So just gently mix it. And you want to look at the sides to make sure all the colors are mixed together and you see no striations, I guess is the word. I don't know. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It looks pretty mixed up to me. All right, now we got our mold. Everything is stuck to the bottom of the tape, and now we pour. And what you want to do is you want to pour in like the corner or just somewhere flat. That way it can creep up the sides of your mold. Oh man. And you want to pour it pretty slow. The slower you pour it, the more air bubbles are going to come out. So far it's looking good. Doesn't look like we're having any silicone seeping out of the bottom. Thank God. I can tell the sides of my, or the legs of my benches are lifting up a little. They're like not perfectly stuck to the tape, but oh God. But that's okay. Oops. Just gonna stop right there for a second and make sure my benches are sticking. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to make more silicone. That's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Ooh, and it does look like some silicone is actually leaking out just a little bit. Hopefully it's not too much. I don't know, God, making silicone molds is always a pain in the butt for me. It never works out the way I want it to. Never. And maybe because I'm just not planning it very well. Oof. The benches are moving a little. That is worrisome. I'm just really hoping that they don't float to the top somehow. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I just pushed a little too hard on that and now there's like a little dent, so that's cool. Let's pour the rest of this in here. I think I'm gonna let this cure for like maybe 15 minutes. So that way, the benches can like set a little inside of the silicone, so once I pour more, they won't move. This says that you can demold in 30 minutes. That's crazy to me. I thought like usually it takes, oh my God, oops. I thought it usually takes like 24 hours to fully cure. But I think it's gonna be good. I think it's good enough. Good enough for me anyways. And we're done, now we just wait. I'm definitely gonna wait. I know the box says you can unmold it in 30 minutes, but I'm definitely gonna wait longer than that. Oh my God, I seriously got silicone everywhere. What I'm also gonna do is take this book, take this notebook and set it on top so that it's like more flat. I don't want the edges the edges to curl up, and so when I use the mold, it won't sit flat on the table. Alright, it's been 24 hours. Now we can finally demold it and see how it worked out. Awesome, and luckily none of the silicone stuck to the sides. Wow. You can still see the indentations of the tape, so it literally looks like the tape is still on it, but no, we're good. Now we can just break these out. There's a thin layer, thin film of silicone on top of the benches because they didn't stay perfectly flush on the bottom, but that's okay. Look at that. Awesome. It looks really clean on the inside. I'm really happy with how it looks. Now I can just get some scissors and clean up the sides. And what's cool about the monster clay is I can just put it right back into the box and reuse it for another project. It does feel a lot more dry now. Okay, so I have some cement mixed up. I have no idea how easy this is gonna be to pour it in there, but we're gonna give it a shot. I think that's gonna be good enough. Okay, it's been maybe 2 hours, but I can feel that they're hard, so I'm going to take them out. I'm hoping that the cement isn't too rough and is going to damage this mold. I really wanted to get some crap, I forgot what the type of silicone is, but it's a tougher silicone so that it doesn't get destroyed. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. There's some little air bubbles, but I can just sand those out. But this looks so good. It's actually really smooth and really easy to take out. So cute. They look so good. I don't even mind the air bubbles. Yes, this is amazing. Just in time to put the benches on all of these skate parks. Now we can just go on there like that. Hope you enjoyed watching my video. As you could probably tell, I'm not a pro at this. I would consider myself a novice at literally everything I'm doing. I'm very new to running an art business, to making silicone molds, to using cement with art, to graffiti styled art. So I just want to share my process of learning all these things with you, and if you're interested in learning about these processes too, please feel free to subscribe to my page where my channel. Feel free to subscribe to my channel or follow me on my Instagram where I post more frequently. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good luck making your silicone molds. Hopefully you do a better job than I did. But yeah, see you later.